up goods here. Now, Rostock, you did me the great disfavour of this cathedral, and I am unhappy with it. Not too unhappy with getting another piece of that treasure map, because another million would never go amiss. Stettin's seen better days. And I want them to build up the wall, and for Stettin, I want what exactly? Yeah, I can tell why this has been so hard. I haven't been wearing my glasses. There we go. Like a new man already. Also, it's been almost an hour and we haven't unpaused. That's how fun this game can be. Still, Stettin, what can you do for me? Or what can I do for you? 100 bricks. So that's actually a hilarious thing to get out of here. Nothing but building material. Well, that tells me that... oh, I need my privileges, as ever. Revoke the privilege. And get those bricks going.
You no longer need to try to produce goods here. I have everything under control.
Don't like the sound of this guy. I guess these guys represent something important, something you could be. You could be the cocky guy that takes over. And as it happens, I am. Here's a load of money, build that wall. Hopefully you don't use that to build other things. Now, Danzig. Oh, Danzig. They decided they would build a cathedral. That's bad. But it's not insurmountable. Look at that, they're missing all these metal goods. What I can do is I can go to my counting house person here and tell them to always buy the metal goods so that there's never any in stock for them to build up with. I'm not sure if that'll work, but I'd like to try it. I got my privilege here. So, administrator, purchase of goods. That's a bit unfortunate. I'd like to buy an unlimited amount of them, but if it's... you know what, it would never work to just hold it there. I'm just going to have to deal with the fact that Danzig is going to keep on growing with or without my help. And look at these horribly inefficient ways that they're building. It makes me sick. Danzig has always made me sick. I need to starve this city to the ground. Now, Danzig is meant to provide me with a token amount of wood, a token amount of metal, a token amount of clothes, and a token amount of wine. It's a very token city. I want to burn Danzig to the ground. And honestly, I'm not happy with Danzig's continued prosper. That's it, Danzig dies today. Enough is enough. It's not like I produce anything to care about in Danzig. I mean, apparently I'm trying to build up some tailors. Danzig will make me, as I said before, a token amount of clothes, but what do we care? No, Danzig has to die. And it just so happens I have this Hulk ready. But maybe you could be the one to hold off. So what if... I'm just speaking crazy here. Leave your post, hoist the Jolly Roger, and besiege that bloody city so it burns to death. That'll make me happy. Does mean that Danzig should have to... well, hold on, I can deal with this. I can buy everything in Danzig and just tell them to sod off. Even the spices, I don't care how much this costs. And I tell my counting house administrator... I mean, you purchase all these goods, that's fine. Danzig does not produce food, right? Haha, they do not. Okay, I mean, I'm very unpopular in Danzig, but, well, whoop-de-doo. And what I'm going to tell my counting house administrator to do is not to sell. At all. So 66, that's good. That means you'll never sell this stuff. At least I hope it means you never sell this stuff. If you do, I'm going to be so disappointed in you. I'm going to tell my automatic sail fleets not to trade to Danzig. I'm serious, this city is burning tonight. Which means I need to go to my boaty people. It's good. Alright, so I go to Danzig, and I just say, no, don't go there anymore. So they're just going to cross off Danzig. Means I can add them back if I ever care about them enough in the future. I'm not saying that'll never happen, I'm just saying it's not happening now. So the hope is that Danzig will burn down to a reasonable size. Because I'm sick of them flying in my face. Rome 2. Wow, Rome 2 has Danzig right off the bat. Not anymore, they don't. Chie, worst girl, worst route. Only ever repairs in Thorn, that's a laugh. That means way back when, these other places... Well, some of them maybe didn't have shipyards to repair in. Now I don't worry about the rest of my routes because if they're not automatic, then they only deal with the warehouses. And that's okay. I have a lot of auto guys here. I can't wait for Danzig to burn. I'm going to be so happy in new and interesting ways. Jake, just fire your administrator from Danzig. Can't be done. Besides, this is fine as it is. So there we go. Danzig has nothing. Hopefully they'll starve, get disease, and all those other horrible things. Because Danzig's got to be reduced to rubble here. Good. Glad we sorted that one out there. Then there's Thorn. Thorn doesn't know what to do. But they are building a wall. So yeah, building a cathedral, I can't let you do that. So I'm going to say upgrade your shipyard. Here's 200,000. No, that's too much. Here's 100,000. Get it done. And deserve more than that. Coinsburg is mine. Visby is... There's a severe risk that Visby will try to upgrade that minister. Severe risk. Then there's you. You're also trying to do some other stuff, but really I want you to improve those shipyards. Hopefully these people get looted so they don't have money to do these horrible, nasty things with. Damn, this guy wants to build a cathedral. That's pretty bad. Do that instead. Like I said, I can offset the whole thing. Oh man, these guys as well. So many people. You should be working on a city wall in Revel. Now Revel is going to bring me 100 cheese, just like Novgorod. So yeah, I need the cheese production. Revoke the privilege and get working on the cheese. And now we're over an hour and I haven't even unpaused. That's just the level of fun that this game has.
Produce goods here, as I am better at it anyways.
I almost feel for this guy. I mean, he's in charge of Novgorod. Things don't get much worse. Alright, so as I was trying to tell you to do, please work on that wall. Not good enough. Close, but not enough for me to be comfortable with that. No, not that much. There we go, so that should get the wall done. I mean, it's unthinkable that Novgorod is going to manage to piece together a better minister on their own. Build a defensive tower, that's a laugh. Still, Novgorod can try to do what they try to do. That's good, I've done a lot even though I haven't even unpaused, so I'm going to pop that up to 23. I'm going to enjoy getting attacked by these guys for a little bit, and otherwise... Yeah, there we go, that's the popping we're looking for. What I need is for you to say... No, not improve King Ericsson's mood. I need... Alberg needs to upgrade. No. The money is nice, but still
Consider this as either a token of my esteem or revenge, whichever you prefer.
That was a lot of goods to destroy. And I see that my maximum security guards did bugger all to help me, but that's just how they operate. Dissatisfied. Pop. Alright, I can't wait for those guys to be done with all their looting and stuff. And these guys don't seem to want to give me a mission to destroy them, but that's okay, it's just like a little bit of tax that I pay on them. Whilst everything else goes swimmingly. Alright, you know, if you don't actually want me to destroy those pirates... No, they really don't. Once they're gone, I'm going to want to reorganize my fleets there. Now, I could do it now, but I really want to destroy those pirates, so please give me a mission to destroy the pirates. Come on. I mean, they could also not give me a mission to destroy the pirates, and that would be horrible. Oh, okay. Something tells me they just don't want to do that. Alberg is also being pirated. Okay, so we've got a lot of anti-pirate acting to do. Where are those pirates at? Or are they already gone? Safe in the knowledge that I clearly don't know what I'm doing. Let's ditch our ships here. Get them, wait, what? Get them repaired. Hunter 1, however, I'm just going to ditch our stuff. I think those pirates start taking more and more as you get further into the game, which is most disquieting. Oh, this guy's really getting about. Where now? Where else? There was more, I swear. Nitro was right, these guys do just disappear into the ether sometimes. There we go. Right, after this I am definitely setting up all my guards so that I never ever have to worry about these guys again. These guys being pirates, because pirates suck so much in this game, it's unreal. Okay, that was the wrong ship to capture, but whatever. My main problem with capturing a ship that's so almost dead is that you might have to stop for emergency repairs, and no one wants to have to do that. Alright, now you haven't offered me a mission now, have you? Reduce the prosperity in Oslo. Funny stuff, that. I can understand why they're doing that horrible thing again. But no. See, it was nicer when I didn't unpause, then I didn't have pirates to deal with. But soon the mods are going to be on every port, and every time that there are pirates, I will not have to chase them down. It'll just be a case of run into them, defeat them easily, and everything goes my way. I wonder how often mooring fees were outrageously charged, and how often they led to near destruction of the city by angry people. Let's get those cogs going. Also, couldn't help but notice my money situation is looking just fine again. Okay, so the guard ships that I have, I think I actually want to repeal them all and reorganize them once more. Because I only need 2 of them, whereas I set each of them to have 3. So I'm actually going to send them over to Visby. And get them reorganized. With one exception, and that's the guy doing Danzig, whoever that is, because they have a God-given duty to reduce Danzig to cinders. Also, the one in Novgorod can stay. That is Nitro. Sorry, Tandy Man, even you gotta leave just for now. I'll get you guys sorted out. Thagnus is already in Visby, but he can abandon his post and go there. Looks good to me. This should allow us to have a lot more of them going. Jeez, those mooring fun. Where was that? Or is it like the... Oh, bollocks, I forgot about you, didn't I? My wagon train. Why would they attack my wagon train? It's meant to have... That wasn't even my wagon train being attacked. Why was it shown? Ah, that's my wagon train. And I'm pretty sure it had 5 out of 5 escorts. Or do escorts die over time? If they do die over time, then I am giving up on inland escorts, because that is going to be so horribly annoying. I don't know if the lords will continue their attack even once you completely placate them, and I don't have numbers on that. Okay, lords. Still wanting money. But was Mecklenburg someone that I wanted to make happy? Sadly, yes. But then there was also you. He's happy, but he's not offering me anything, which is quite sad. Unless I was looking at the wrong guy there. No, Pomerania definitely have stuff to offer me, so gotta keep that in mind. Jake, I think you lose 1 escort per attack. Oh no. That was definitely not what I wanted to hear. Stavanger, man, you go to Stavanger. As for you in Visby, all these guards can drop 1 of their... Wait. What happened to those sailors? 315. Keep track of that number. Oh, okay, thank God they're actually being dropped off as well. They should. So everybody's going to drop 1 because we only need 2 of these, which is fantastic news. This would be a lot less micro for actually getting rid of your sailors. Well, I say a lot less, it would be less. Now, I liked using the mod names, so who else do we have that we've not used? Dinner fork. Probably going to need more mods just to fill this thing out. Alright, sure we had Bane, sure we did Nitro, Hydro, Kalpa, Marvin, Maria and the Fairy, Prince, and there's definitely not room for the rest of your name. Prince Aquil will have to do. Zwir, I think you are already part of the pirate hunting fleet. No, you're not! I did Xenon, but not Zwir. Unthinkable. Well, that changes now. Guard Zwirbaum. Yes, that's definitely how you spell Zwirbaum. Seducer McCoon as well, pretty sure we didn't have him. And then is there room for one more? Wait, I don't think I gave Seducer McCoon a second ship. No, I did not. Sod you, Juno, you're out of here. Seducer McCoon grabs another. And then this tiny cog actually needs repaired up, but it will never... it won't make it on its own. So I'm going to bring the two of you back to here so we can build up more guards. Guards. So now the guards go and find places to defend once more. Once I give them their people here, because that's a problem. Also, another problem is I gotta reactivate all of these. But hey, once this is done, I never have to do it again. It's not like last time where I wasn't even sure if it was gonna work. And this game is just like, what are hotkeys? Done. It's looking good. Dandy man wouldn't be caught without a full guard. Another nice thing is that this should drain cities of their coffers so that they won't be able to afford upgrading the cathedral, at least not in any reasonable amount of time. Something else that we're going for, at least. And that should have been all the sailors abducted. I mean, there was one bunch that I didn't have already, but that's okay. Alright, good. Now, Nitro already has Novgorod under wraps. Nice thing is I can also stop having all my hunters clogging up my free ships. And how in the world do I have 43 convoys at anchor? That needs to change right here, right now. I'm so happy for you guards, Xenon. Okay. Bane. Where did I even pull you from? Probably from Thorn. If you had these. Dinner fork. Helsinki. Nah, that's clearly Nefarious place to be. Go to Revel. Nah. Nah. You can go to Stockholm. That's a good enough insult, right? Hydro, you can have Riga. Galpa, you get Helsinki. Sombra. Danzig. Also doesn't make sense. You go to Stettin. Marvin. Rostock. Nefi. Bestonia. Nitro's already down. Prince. You can keep Visby. Red Adamar. Wait, does that say Rad Adamar? That's not good. You'd have my head for that. Off to Lubeck with you. Seducer Makun holds Aehus. The Tandyman can take Flensburg. Thagnus. Makes sense for you to have Danzig, obviously. I didn't give anyone else Danzig, right? Of course not. But no, Danzig is... I think you can actually be a guard there as well. I think I can guard and kill pirates. And then there's Werbam, who will take Nestved. And that still leaves me with a whole bunch else to do, but that's okay. That's most of us dealt with. So that's good. I still have a bunch of these ones, like a huge number of people that have just stopped for some reason. And that's not good. A wagon with no assignment, well, that's fine. The Mayan, the Fury, the Yeoman, the Seize the Day, the Less Than 3. Now, granted, there is no fish for them to pick up, so they'll probably stop that immediately. Can't have Pepsi Man not running, though. That does not make any sense. R-Type's got to get that pitch. The Utah. The Crivens. Holy dosh. And that appears to be everything. Gothenburg lacks raw materials though. For what and why? Probably the smithy. But he'll get those soon enough because he was only just recently added to this list. Plus iron. We've been seeing a real shortage of this stuff. And we're overinflated on cheese and underinflated on iron. So for that reason I think we can drop the dairies slightly. By slightly I mean massively. And send them over to our smelters here. Alright, that's fine by me. Grand. Okay, do I have anything else that I have to do right now? No, I'm gonna... Okay, go figure.
Congratulations. You have been elected Hanseatic Alderman. You are now officially the most popular and successful trader in the entire Hanseatic League. As Alderman, it's your job to watch over the welfare of the Hanseatic League and to take action whenever disaster threatens the Hanseatic League. If you fail to do so, the mayors of the Hanseatic cities and the members of the Hanseatic Council will withdraw their support.
Okay, so I don't remember running for office, but I must have clicked that button at some point. Now you get official duties. It's horrible micromanagement. I would not actually mind losing this status. But it does mean that I can choose which of these go out. So for example, a league... Ripon seems to believe they can afford to offend the Hanseatic League and has sent a convoy camouflaged as pirates to block the entrance to the city of Stockholm. I will kill them and award myself with the money. But really, they're at Stockholm? Then where's Hunter to deal with them? Because Stockholm sure looks not blockaded right now. Or maybe that's them. Pirates from Ripon. Fortunately, Lubeck Hunter is on the case. Why did he intercept that? Kill pirate from Ripon. There we go. This game's a real